Hey, so if you follow a lot of disabled social media, you might have recently seen that there's a really popular creator on the autism side of things, and she recently caught a lot of backlash for making the following joke.
Headphones.
So, of course, the comment section immediately pops off because internet. And whether or not you personally agree that this person said anything wrong or that she owed anyone an apology, to her credit, this creator did respond immediately. She took full accountability and handled the whole thing pretty gracefully. And it made me want to ask you guys here something that I kind of think about a lot, and that's disabled humor. Do you gatekeep it? Should you gatekeep it? How do you gatekeep it? And I definitely do, in the sense that I have pretty clear boundaries for what I'm comfortable hearing or what I'm comfortable saying. And that's dependent on who's saying it, who's around, who is it meant for, who else can hear it that it's not meant for. So my first and loosest layer of gatekeeping is going to be with people like my wife, my immediate family, my real life friends with disabilities. The people that know me best, the people that know disability and disability culture the best, the people that know what's up. And basically, anything goes with that crowd. To the point where myself or someone else in that group might pretty often say, I didn't need to say that. Now, not having my finger on the pulse of the autistic community, I'm really hesitant to do anything along the lines of criticizing or policing or weighing in on that community that I don't belong to. And I want to tread super lightly on making any apples to apples comparisons between my disability and hers. But if I were to do that, while I thought her joke was really clever, I mean, I laughed at it. If it were me making a joke about my disability or something connected to my disability, I wouldn't want to put that out there in the general public for the entire internet. And if you've seen any of my previous videos, you can probably guess that my major reason for thinking that is that able-bodied people are already awkward enough. They already have too hard of a time with what's appropriate, what's inappropriate to say. And I think that considering that disabled people are such a minority, when we're doing this stuff on the internet, by the numbers, we're talking more to able-bodied people than we are to ourselves as disabled people. So it's probably best to keep those kind of inside jokes to ourselves, right? I mean, I'm reluctant to overstep my bounds with disability humor to the point where I had a perfect twist on a recent social media trend. It was going to be absolute comedy gold for a person that's more severely disabled than I am. But in my heart, I knew it just wasn't my place to suggest, and it absolutely killed me to pass up the joke, but it wasn't my place. I mean, it just makes me a little bit queasy with how freely some of our disabled creators on social media are making with the jokes and doing stuff like using the word crippled in their account names and things like that. And more so than disabled people, it's going out to a public who's already so confused and already so in the dark about disability. And it's just further blurring the lines about what's appropriate, what's funny, what's in bounds for an able-bodied public that already struggles with things like that. In my opinion, I think that's setting our cause back as disabled people, but I can't police everything, and I've just got to live and let live. Let alone the people that actually do know better and they're just mean-spirited and out to troll and just making videos and flooding comment sections with just vile ableist jokes. You're just making those people more comfortable with that kind of stuff, I think. And these social media platforms are doing just a crap job of moderating that, but that's a story for another day. Anyway, those are my thoughts on this whole thing. I want to know what yours are, so give me a follow and hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think.